Foreigners, we are stealing their jobs while they can't do what I'm doing. You see, they will say foreigners, they are taking their wives. They can't support their wives. All they do is drinking beer or go and steal. I get 370 SASA grant and it's not enough. I just buy cosmetic, that's all. And I have some qualifications, so I didn't get a job after graduating.
It's so painful. As a 34-year-old young lady, I still ask money for toiletries from my parents whilst I got kids too.
My concern is these companies, they are not many, and they might take maybe 500 people. And what about other youth?
And you have a government that's reluctant, that's not willing to even do anything. You find them in tenders, in mafiaism, fighting for things, but they are not even willing to fight for the young people of South Africa to get employment.
What they must do right now is to create jobs, but not those jobs of EPWs. They say they create the jobs, no, permanent jobs.
For me as an African mayor, this is personal. I see the struggles of my residents every day. I know the weight of unmet needs and unkept promises, but I also see resilience, ingenuity, and hope in my people. This is what Africa brings to the table. This summit gives us the chance to carry that hope into the G20 and COP30 Mayor Morero. It is our chance to make sure that the voice of the Global South is not lost as the debate moves forward.
The power of the tongue. In foreign lands, humility is not optional. It is wisdom. To be a guest in another's home requires respect. To walk into another's country and spit upon its people is to invite fire where peace may have been possible. The woman who uttered those words may not have realized it, but she was playing with matches in a room soaked with petrol. South Africans are no strangers to pain. Every township street, every informal settlement, every block of flats whispers the same story. Graduates without work, mothers raising children on social grants, fathers disappearing into alcoholism to drown the shame of unemployment. These are not statistics. They are living stories, human tragedies unfolding day by day. And when someone declares, "What I do, you cannot do," they do not only elevate themselves, they trample upon the very dreams of those who long for a chance, but are denied one by circumstances beyond their control. What then is this special work that foreigners claim South Africans cannot do? Is it small trading, spaza shops, hair salons, street vending? These are not industries beyond the reach of South African youth. The question is not about ability, but about access. Access denied by corruption, lack of capital, and by an economic system tilted against the poor. If indeed these businesses thrive under foreign hands, why is compliance with the law not followed? Why are licenses avoided, taxes evaded, regulations ignored? The very same foreigners who boast of hard work are often caught red-handed, operating illegally in unregulated spaces. This is not myth or envy. Only hours ago, police raids exposed once again how many tuck shops, spaza businesses, and informal stalls run outside the law, feeding communities with no accountability while draining the system dry. Here lies the contradiction, boasting of success, yet refusing to respect the very authorities of the land they depend upon.
You're waiting for your papers. Can you close the shop?
The owner is not here.
This is City of Johannesburg.
Yeah, that's why the owner is not here. How am I going to do it? The owner is not here.
Listen.
Yes, Papa. Yes.
That complaint is not under Johannesburg. That one is for City of Kurli. So which means you are operating under Johannesburg illegally, so you don't have the documentation or the authority to operate this side. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yeah.
So which means now for you to operate it's illegal.
No, I don't know because the owner is not here. Me, I'm waiting for someone. She's not here. He's here for the phone. She wants to send me everything for the
Can you close the shop? Can you close the trailer?
While you are waiting for her to call you.
Can you close the trailer, please?
And take your chairs, man. And everything inside.
Now I must closing my things and closing everything.
To be clear, and very clear, South Africa does not reject foreigners for the sake of rejection. This land has always opened its borders to those seeking refuge, to those fleeing war, poverty, and failed states. History bears witness. South Africans died for the liberation of neighboring nations, offered shelter to exiles, and carried the burden of solidarity even when their own were starving. The problem lies not in foreign presence, but in foreign defiance. There are foreigners who follow the rules, who respect the laws, who contribute meaningfully and honorably. They pay taxes, they register businesses, they acquire proper permits. These individuals are rarely in the headlines, rarely in the viral clips. Their silence is evidence of compliance. Yet the loudest voices on social media, the ones hurling insults and mocking locals, are often those with the least legal standing. They are undocumented, unregistered, unregulated. And yet, they are the most vocal critics of the very system that allows them to exist. Their outrage is not against injustice, but against accountability. They do not demand fairness, they demand immunity. And when the law catches up with them, whether by closing an illegal shop or denying hospital services without papers, they take to cameras and smartphones, painting themselves as victims. But look closely. Never do we see a video of a fully documented, law-abiding foreign national crying foul. The reason is simple. When you respect the law protects you. When you defy it, the law pursues you. And so the loudest protests are not about justice. They are about escaping justice.
Today's operation is we met with the management, we've done our inspections, we went around, we told them the things that needs to be fixed. And as you can see, there was a lot of goods that were in the passage. Their packaging and storage was not proper, and also if you look in the issues of the plan that needs to be updated. What it also was concerning was the issue of the fire equipment certification, because in case of fire, you must ensure that the fire engines are able to connect up properly. That actually talks to the issues of insurance. And then also the Home Affairs has processed about 60 individuals with no ID. So they've taken them for processing and tracing them in terms of where they're coming from and all of that. And some of the individuals here were found with drugs as well. But I'm just getting a clearance in terms of the other TRU unit, the quantity of those. So they've actually been taken in just for questioning some of those people.